Why do we hear this?
Traveling man.
Okay.
We're doing a little traveling.
Doing a little traveling. Yeah. You know, every once in a while we like to get outside of the studio and make new friends. Sometimes our camera takes us to California, sometimes onto the streets of New York City. But wherever we've gone, we've learned one simple thing. People everywhere are all basically 90% water. Let's take a look now at some of the highlights of these videotaped excursions in the past couple of years. Joe, what's your last name?
Shaw.
Joe Shaw?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you from, Joe?
I'm from Chicago.
And you're living now in L.A., obviously?
Obviously.
What do you do for a living, sir?
I'm a computer operator.
And what kind of car do you have here, Joe?
75 Monte Carlo.
And you've had it since 75?
Right.
Nice ride?
Yes, it is.
And your license plate, Joe, is?
A cool 75.
A cool 75. Does that pertain in any regard to you?
I guess you can say it does in one way because I am pretty cool.
Consider yourself to be a cool.
I'm a cool person.
And how would you demonstrate that coolness? Are you being cool now?
Not really. I'm pretty nervous right now.
Really? You don't act nervous at all?
Well, that's part of the coolness in it.
And your name, sir, is?
Jess Gonzalez.
Jess Gonzalez, and you are Fat Boy.
Right. 60-some-odd years.
Do you find that on the freeways people tend to stay away from a guy driving a car with a license plate that says Fat Boy, or are they attracted to that?
They go by there and then they say, yeah, he is fat, you know.
That must give you an extra sense of pride when you're out there on the highway.
They go by, just go like that to him. I says, yeah, so what? You know, don't bother me.
And you are Fat Guy.
Oh, that's good.
Mike, have you been driving around Southern California? Have you ever seen any other fat license plates?
No, I haven't. No.
None whatsoever?
None whatsoever.
As far as you know, you may be the only fat license plate in L.A.?
In L.A., yes.
Okay. We have a surprise for you. Jess, back it on in here. Mike McGarvey, Fat Guy, Jess Gonzalez, Fat Boy. Quite a moment, isn't it? Yes, it is. I'm particularly interested in this photo of, I guess this is one of your customers, because he signed it to you, B.B. King. So, food stains?
Right.
What kind of food? Do you remember identifying any food stains when he would bring something in?
Oh, grease from meat.
All right, meat grease. Gravy?
Gravy.
Thick, rich sauces?
No comment. I don't know.
White sauces, red sauces?
All sauces.
All right, let's go on to beverages. What, any beverage stains you were able to identify?
I wouldn't be able to recognize them.
Okay, desserts. Any kind of dessert stains that you can identify?
I wouldn't.
Ice cream? Pudding?
I guess I really don't.
Jell-O? Flan?
Probably.
Baked Alaska?
Baked Alaska.
Fudge?
I imagine.
Pralines?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Mr. Curious. Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, ma'am. What's your dog's name? How are you? Can I ask you? Excuse me, come here. Maybe you can help me. You can be my assistant. You can be the assistant, Mr. Curious. All right? I'm deputizing you. Help me stop this gentleman here. Excuse me, sir. This is my deputy. How you doing? What do you have in your bag here? What I got in my bag? What's in the bag? Well, you want to ask me? I'm just curious. Clothes. What kind of clothing? You want to do both. Oh, yeah? Can we take a look at it? Show me the idea first. I want to know what I'm talking with. Joe Friday, homicide. Let's see the clothing. You just hold it to the ice cream on there. No, don't eat these. No, don't eat them. Mr. Curious? Mr. Curious? Yeah, I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What do you do for a living? I'm a mailman. Hi, how you doing? Hi. Excuse me a second. Do you have a minute, sir? That's right. I'm Chevy Chase. Nice to see you. How are you? Let me ask you a question. Did you enjoy Fletch? Did you go see Fletch?
No, I didn't see Fletch.
How about National Lampoon's European Vacation? Did you enjoy that?
I'm going back.
Oh, please go see that.
My man, what's up, my man?
How you doing?
Doing like most.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, bro.
Take care.
You know the same, man.
Sure. It's the homeboy. Be chilling out. Yeah. Okay, Nick, in the final analysis, I know you've written a book on this topic. What is it that you need to know to buy a hairpiece?
Well, let me read you a chapter from my book. That's the last page. What do you need to buy your first hairpiece? Courage. The courage to stop thinking about it and to start shopping for a hairpiece. The courage to see yourself going to work for the first day with your new hairpiece. The courage to go home to your wife and children for the first time with your new look. The courage, if unmarried, to face your girlfriend or girlfriends for the first time. The courage to see all your personal friends with your new hairpiece. The courage to go to the club for the first time wearing your new hairpiece. Courage, courage, courage. That's all it takes.
Thank you very much, Nick.
Thank you.
Okay, here we are. This is the man driving the bus, as you can see from the door. We're talking about Captain Billy. Nice job so far, Captain. Pleasure to meet you. Do me a favor, introduce the gentleman in the cockpit with you.
Captain Wally Moran in the
Captain,
right seat there, and Flight Engineer George Strickland.
How do you do, George? Nice to meet you. How long have you been flying?
Well, I've been with TWA 22 years.
22 years is a long time to fly. How many hours is that?
About 10,000.
Oh, my gosh. Now, during takeoff, I have to ask you something. I thought I heard harmonica music coming out of the cockpit.
Well, in fact, George has a little harmonica
I
that
thought
he plays
so.
once in a while. Yeah.
So you were actually playing it during takeoff?
Not really true, but what you probably heard was a little harmonic sound from the engine.
Everything all right today?
Everything was great. We had a super day. We've been very fortunate with turbulence and weather, so it worked out real well.
Nice to meet you.
My pleasure.
Do something about your last name. No, I'm joking. Thank you, gentlemen. Nice meeting you. We'll leave you now. Okay. We'll be right back, folks.